I am really excited to talk to you today about some self-care. I think we're all needing new self-care ideas, and if you have not tried dry brushing before, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and why you really want to be incorporating this into your day. So dry brushing is a practice that has come from the Ayurvedic technique, and it is thousands of years old. People have dry brushed for forever. And basically, how this is helpful is that you are really working with your skin. Your skin's your largest organ, right? So it's covering your entire body, and that way when you're tending to it, you are really having like broad, far-reaching impact. And the thing that dry brushing is helping the most is lymphatic cleansing. And all the benefits that you read about with dry brushing are because of what you're doing to your lymph system. And your lymph system is this cool like network of tissues and organs and vessels that live just below your skin. And it helps like when the plasma is being moved through your body, which I think it's like 20 liters of plasma move through your body a day. And that's how nutrients are distributed to your cells. But then a lot of it is returned because most of it actually comes back out as waste. I think I read like 20 liters go through your body a day and 17 of those need to be removed for waste. And that is really metabolic waste, and that's what your lymph system is really helping you to get rid of. So by tending to your lymph system, you are tending to all aspects of your body, like your circulation, your nervous system, oxygen being brought to your organs. It helps with turning your brain on. It helps with moving this sluggish waste through your body. So your immune system, your detoxification systems, everything is impacted when you dry brush. Dry brushing literally takes just a few minutes a day. So let's talk about I have a few different notes here. So I want to talk a little bit about how you do dry brush. So here is my dry brush. This is my old dry brush. I'm excited because Beauty Counter has this new, this bundle right here is called the Ultimate Renewal Bath Set. So it's got everything that you want for unwinding before, during, and after bathing. But your dry brush is a big part of this, okay? So actually in this set, there's a lemongrass scrub, a dry brush, and an oil. So I'll tell you how that all is going to work. But basically when you're dry brushing, it's important to have a brush that has firm, natural bristles. These are a little bit soft, and I've had this for years. Actually, when I do this, probably dead skin comes off it, which is wild, but I love the texture of this new brush. I'm treating myself to this gift set's gonna be mine. Anyway, when you dry brush, you wanna move everything towards your heart, and you start at your feet. And so you take these long, quick brushes, and I'm gonna show you on my arm. Basically, you're moving like this, and you're not pressing really hard. The lymph system's actually quite particular, as is everything in our body. It's like this finely tuned machine, but it literally is right under the skin. And so a very gentle brushing that is swift and repetitive is really what you want to be doing. So you brush all the way down. Now, I would do this after I've already done my legs, worked my way up, done my belly, and you're moving towards your heart. And then when you get to here, you go down. Your chest, you're gonna go down, but getting all around this like side area, your breast tissue is full of lymph nodes. And I know when I get my thermography, I can show a lot of like heat and inflammation there, and that is a kind of alarm for there being some sort of inflammation, and to pay attention. So I tend to do a lot of movement around with my dry brush right around in this area, and then again going up, moving up, a little bit here, going around your belly. So When I talk to people about this, it's like fitting it into the day is the hardest thing. You definitely want to dry brush before you shower, because what it's doing is like sloughing off dead skin layers. So you will see that. And the way it works best is to do it before you shower. So the way it fits for me, I shower right after I work out, so I'm sweaty and I don't want to dry brush when I'm sweaty. So for me, I get up, I dry brush my whole body, and then I get dressed in my workout clothes and I go work out and then I shower. Some people like to dry brush at night, although it's quite a stimulating, it is quite stimulating. So it might be too much for you to dry brush and then sleep. So in addition to like helping with dry skin and it unclogs pores, it removes those layers. It also, I just wrote down a few main things here. It improves your blood circulation and it supports lymph flow, obviously. So that supports your organs and your brain function. It makes you smarter and healthier. It also stimulates your nervous system, which is what makes it so energizing. So your cells are receiving lots of good nutrients and oxygen, and that can be part of the stimulating effect. So don't forget, when you do it, you're gonna, don't forget your backside. So nice to do it on your back that way. Let's talk, in addition to dry brushing, there's a couple of other things you need to do to keep your lymph system healthy. And this is all along the discussion of breast health. This is just in addition to being good self-care, it's also really great activity for breast health. But it's a good activity for all health because you're just keeping that metabolic waste kind of moving through you. So the first thing that is recommended is to avoid chemicals, avoid these environmental toxins that are weighing us down and keeping us super and can like build up in the lymph system and make it really sluggish and not work well on its own. So putting fewer of those chemicals into your body, mostly through the products you use and the food you eat, is really going to help. Dry brushing helps keep it moving around the best you can support it. Drinking water is super, super important. Staying well hydrated is like the best thing you can do for your health. Remember, like about half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, 75 ounces of water a day is a great goal to go for. And then finally, moving. Moving is super important for so many things, but your lymphatic system, it relies on movement in order to keep this, in order to keep that waste moving through and not getting stuck and stagnant. And stuck and stagnant lymph can cause a whole range of issues for people. So you want to keep it moving. So I highly recommend adding dry brushing into your routine. It can just take, I read something that said, a woman said she loves to just turn on like her favorite song. It's like 3 to 4 minutes long and just dry brush during it. That way she's like feeling good, tending to herself. It becomes a great self-care ritual. So if you are going to incorporate this lovely set, which is awesome because it has everything you need, then you're gonna dry brush. You can use the lemongrass scrub when you get in the shower or in the bathtub, and then you finish it off with this amazing body oil that has passion fruit extract and just smells divine. I cannot wait to dive into that. So dry brushing, I'm excited to hear from you. Are you going to start doing it? Do you do it? Are you a regular dry brusher? I had a dry brush in my bathroom for years and kind of never got around to using it. And finally, some friends helped me figure out like the right timing for it. And that was it. Once I figured out the right timing, I remember it 90% of the time. All right, I hope you add this to it. Take care.